wait.
Hello. We're going to read an Eric Carle book. It is called The Tiny Seed. More about growing and planting because it's that time of year. It is autumn. Well, in the story it's autumn. It's not really autumn right now. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? Oh, the wind is blowing seeds. Do you see the tiniest seed? I see it over here. One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Can you see? One went up and got too close to the heat of the sun. Do you still see the tiny seed? He's there. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. They're going, going. The seeds are going, going. These ones are all way ahead. Where's the tiny seed? He's still there. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. Oh, do you see where one fell? Where is he? I think he's here. He fell in. One seed fell in, but the others are going, going, going. Do you think that fish might come and eat this seed? He might. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. This one landed in the desert. It's too hot to grow there. Only certain, like cactuses, they can grow there. But there's the tiny seed still going. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. The bird ate one. See, all the seeds landed in the ground. And there's a bird eating one of them. Do you still see the tiny seed? Ooh, there it is.
Hi there.
CJ. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they're going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. The snow is falling like a nice white blanket. I'm glad that blanket has melted around here. And this mouse is going to eat one. Do you see the tiny seed? Do you see it? Do you see it? He's sitting very still. Now it is spring. Yay, just like here. After a few months, the snow has melted. It is really spring. Birds fly by. The sun shines. Rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they're not seeds anymore, they're plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It's a big fat weed and it takes all the sunlight and rain away from one of the small new plants. And that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. Oh. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally it starts to grow into a plant. So first the roots come out. See the roots going down into the ground? And then it bursts up, up, up. and it starts to grow leaves. There's the tiny seed. He's the littlest one. He's the slowest one. And the rain and the sun help all of that to grow. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. Yay, we love that. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along. And oh, he breaks one. Now it can't grow anymore. That happens sometimes. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast. But its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7, and look, a bud, and now even a flower. Whoa. Oh, put this guy over here. See that big one? See, and this little plant's still growing. The little seed's growing, he's just not quite as big. But what's happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them, and a hand reaches down and picks the big flower. Oh no. Now, this little seed is the only one left. He's the only one left out of all those seeds that started at the beginning. A boy has picked the flower and given it to a friend. Oh, that was nice. That's a nice thought. We love to pick flowers when we're outside, don't we? It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It does not stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. Whoa. Well, I don't think I've ever had a flower grow that big. But what is this seed going to do? I mean the flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. That big flower would get lots of attention, wouldn't it? A flower that's bigger than all those birds and butterflies. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. Look at that. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail away. Look at, the seeds are all flying away just like at the beginning of the book. Woohoo! That's how our story started. And now, they're going to go and land somewhere and grow. Next year they'll grow into a flower again, and it goes on and on and on, and we can always have more plants and more flowers, and that's wonderful. Bye, kiddos. We miss you. Can't wait to have you back at our house.